behind in the count. Tanaka,
it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And that misses low and away, ball one. Top of the first, just underway here in Motown. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 11. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
And that's in there for strike one.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Cool has a play.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here now it's Mike Zunino.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Zunino absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Edwin Encarnacion comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. A little bouncer. But it's foul, strike one. Encarnacion leads off first with one away. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Number 11 camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. There is Dozier. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
This one's down to third. Alvarez has got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that in. Stepping into the box, Haywood, Koo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in, Chris Carter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. The pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Carter over at second. Gordon on at first with nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. A play at the plate. Digging in, Starling Marte. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Now a third runner heading for the plate. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0. Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Now Tuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Leading off the inning, Masahiro Tanaka. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. So 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Koo right there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. Tanaka takes his lead at third with one away. And it's fouled away. Encarnacion into foul ground. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
So he got him swinging. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Adams stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all...
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Haywood, who he singled his last time up. This is skied into short left center. Gregorius calls for it. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. So stepping in, Chris Carter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's D. Gordon now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Wind up. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Chu. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Tanaka into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled away. And Duda behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in now, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dozier is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Alvarez is up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and then now to the plate, Starling Marte. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, You're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit on the ground out for short. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, now the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Gone! Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. In now is Pedro Alvarez, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a swing by Alvarez as he launches this one high and deep to right field. And gone! An absolute bomb. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
We are north of the border. Here now is Mike Zunino. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Anaheim.
First pitch on its way.
Zunino.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Brian Dozier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll return. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
One strike. I count.
Skied down the left field line. Carter shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Matt Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte's after it. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Coming to the plate now, Lucas Duda, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a high pop-up. Alvarez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, number 11, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Adams at third with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed in the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Pedro Alvarez.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone up into the second deck. Digging in the switch hitter, Haywood Who.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. At the plate, Chris Carter.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Chris Carter.
High pop-up. Number 11 over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, D. Gordon.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Gordon.
Missed with a breaking ball. Price into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So here now is the pitcher, David Price. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is. Here's Starling Marte, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tapped down the line, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Marte at second. Zunino at first with no outs. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Price is ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Haywood, Koo.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Adams is in pursuit, and that's the third out. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Oh, Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Adams is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Lucas Duda. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Striding in once again, number 11. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball.
And we'll have to leave it there. In now, Chris Carter as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0. Now the 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 away. At the plate, D. Gordon. He popped out in his first trip. Little tapper down the first baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yu Darvish. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Standing in, Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Gordon on second. Darvish is over at first with 1 away. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Chu. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
First offering on its way.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the 2-out. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carter moves over. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He reached on a single in his first drop. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Stepping into the box, David Price, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Moving under it, Gordon. And the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Taken in by Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Popped him up. Zunino might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Pedro Alvarez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Choo on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Gordon has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good fastball swung on.
Ready once again. Haywood, who he flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Haywood, who
Hits this one hard the other way. There is Altuve. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in once again, Chris Carter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, D. Gordon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Lucas Duda now. First offering on its way.
third baseman,
Hit sharply on the ground. Who from the outfield grass. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
now batting,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 11. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
center fielder number 6,
Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Who is there? Digging in and looking for more, Yu Darvish. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Darvish,
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
center fielder number
So
6,
striding forward now, Starling Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Chu. Oh, a diving stop. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it.
the catcher,
He's set. Here it comes. Scorched to third. Altuve for 1. Back to Duda. A double play in the inning. Ready once again. Shin-Soo Choo. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here now is Mike Zunino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In the air now, out to left. Carter coming in. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? David Price, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to. Jock Peterson is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now here it comes. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. So 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And Encarnacion striding in to start the 9th. Haywood, Koo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted into center field. Marte on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Riding in once again, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in to try it again, Yu Darvish. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there. Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. He was a ground out victim last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Right side and right into the shift. Koo on the grass, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 11, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the box, Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Now batting, Mike Zunino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ground ball foul down the left side. A bouncer to the left side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Drew Steckenrider. Michael Gibbons takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. As Dribble Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the Daytime baseball. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Matt Adams. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Cruz looking up. And that one is gone. We are under the lights this evening. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Tanaka's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way.
fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Count is 1-2 now. Two balls and two strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Ground ball right side. Duda's got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Striding into the box, Larry Doby. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Altuve waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Albert Pujols. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And Pujols is going to keep on going. And he'll get in there safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Marte into the bleachers and gone. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Adams.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Doby going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 11, and he's ready to take his first cuts. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Maybe not as this stays up in the air. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Williams. Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Digging in, Lance Berkman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. High in the air, deep down the left field line.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The pitcher, Jack Morris, steps up to the plate situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Took a wave at one around the shin. Pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit from the stretch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Digging in for his second at the knees for a strike. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the... Here's Starling Marte, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Doby is going to get there. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Mike Zunino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Struck him out. So here now is the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swinging a little blooper to center. Doby ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Marte at second. Tanaka at first. 2 out in the inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Williams. He singled his last time up. 2 out with a man at first. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lance Berkman. He reached on a single in his first try. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard liner to center field. Williams is on his way home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead. Ready for another chance? Jack Morris trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. 0-1 the count. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to minimize the damage here. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready once again, Larry Doby, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Berkman at third, Morris on second, Ramirez on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Zunino over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This pitch is popped up. Ramirez has a play, 1 down. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Settling in now, Lucas Duda, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Williams sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Chu has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Marte is there, and they breeze through this. So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 11.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. On to first, and it's dropped. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. A base hit in his first trip. Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swung on and belted to right for Choo. This one is deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the forkball, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps.
A swing and a miss. Digging in once again, Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
The 0-2 to Piazza. Skied into straightaway right. Altuve moving to his left. One away. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now, Lance Berkman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit out towards second. Berkman has it. Throw on first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Morris, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Tanaka's ready. 0-2 on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
In there, a base hit. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The 1-0 delivery. High chopper to third. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him. Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Fielder, Matt Adams.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Adams is retired, and there's one away. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Piazza is after it, and a good throw just beats him. Duda is retired. 2 down now.
Number 11.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
On the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that one just missed outside.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Off the LED board and gone.
Ready now, Mike Piazza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mike Piazza.
Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Billy Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Williams is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
And the throw to first is there. Digging in the switch hitter, Lance Berkman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Lance Berkman.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jack Morris. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hanley Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Larry Doby struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Morris over at second. Ramirez is over at first with 1 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hit to third.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. And there are 2 away now. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now, Mike Piazza, and their runners at the corners now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius is there. A step on second for the... Digging in once again. Masahiro Tanaka. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. As Dribble Cabrera will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. On the move is Harper, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Piazza recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, 2 down now. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Piazza finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top player.